Good morning, students. Today we will discuss some important numericals based on lens formula and magnification. So, first from NCERT book, you open page 186. First we will solve question number 10. Question number 10. Now first read the question carefully. An object 5 centimeter in length. An object 5 centimeter in length is held 25 centimeter away from a converging lens of focal length 10 centimeter. So object 5 centimeter in length, it means h, height of object is given, that is 5 centimeter, and it is held 25 centimeter away from a converging lens. So u, object distance, is 25 centimeter. But in sign convention we have discussed that object distance is always negative. So u is minus 25 centimeter. And then focal length of lens. Focal length of lens is given 10 centimeter. Now it is a convex lens, converging lens. Converging lens, it means convex lens. So focal length of convex lens is positive. You recall the concept that suppose this is a convex lens and if parallel rays of light falls on it, then after refraction they meet at a point on principal axis. So this point is called principal focus, and this distance between optical center and principal focus is focal length. And since this distance is towards the right side of the optical center, so focal length is positive. So what you have to do, that draw the ray diagram and find the position, size and nature of the image. So first we will find out its position. Position means what you have to calculate? V, position, and then size and nature also. Size, so we will calculate h dash and then nature. So first we will use the lens formula to calculate V. So as we know, 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by A. This is lens formula. So we are writing 1 by V minus U is 1 minus 25 and focal length is how much? 1 by 10. So or we can write 1 by V is equal to, or this will be minus will be plus is equal to 1 by 10, or 1 by V is equal to 1 by 10 minus 1 by 25. Isn't it? So it will be, LCM is how much? If we take as LCM 50, So 1 by b is equal to 5 minus 2. So 3 by 50. Therefore b is equal to 50 by 3. So if you will simplify 50 by 3, so 16.66. This is the position of image from the lens. So you have to draw a ray diagram. So if you will draw a ray diagram, it will be like this. That we have a converging lens. It means suppose this is a convex lens. So and the focal length of convex lens is given. So mark, suppose this is 10 focal length and this distance is 10 centimeter. Now object is placed at a distance of 25 centimeter. It means object is beyond center of curvature, because if focal length is 10, so center of curvature it means 2f. So center of curvature is 20 centimeter and the object is placed at a 25 centimeter. So object is somewhere here, and here you can mark C. Suppose this distance is 25 centimeter. And now you have to draw a ray diagram. So recall the ray diagram. In case of convex lens, when object is beyond C, so we are taking a ray of light parallel to the principal axis. This ray will pass through focus, isn't it? Another ray we will take through optical center of the lens. Through optical center of the lens. So we will get an image somewhere here. Now one thing more, that you have to calculate h dash also. H dash. So let us calculate the size of the image. So as we know, h dash by h is equal to v by u in case of lens. So h is how much? 5, and v, as we have calculated, it is 50 by 3, and u is minus 25. So this can be written as h dash by 5 is equal to 50 by minus 25 into 3. So we can cut it. So it will be, or cross multiplication, it will be 5 into 2 by minus 3. So it will be minus 10 by 3. So you can say that minus 3.33 like this. So we will get a image whose size is a little bit less than this. Actually height of object is 5 centimeter, but height of image is less. So make it a perfect straight line, and somewhere here you will get an image. So and this the distance of image from the, it is also given. V is how much we are calculating? 50 by 3. So suppose this distance is this distance is 50 by 3 centimeter like this. So in this way you have to mark the position of object image and you have to draw a ray diagram for this. I think it is clear to you how to solve this question. One thing more, that nature, what the nature is. So we are getting a real inverted image in this case. So nature is real and inverted. Now we will discuss another question, that is question number 11. Question number 11. Question number 11. Now the question is, a concave lens of focal length 15 centimeter. So focal length of concave lens is given, it is 15 centimeter. But when you are writing the given things, you must remember the sign convention and put correct sign in front of the given values, then you will be able to solve it. So just recall about the concave lens. A concave lens is like this. This is optical center. So when a ray of light falls on it, suppose these are the rays falling on a concave lens, so the rays after refraction they will diverge like this. But when they are produced backward, they meet at a point, and that point is principal focus, and focal length is distance between optical center and principal focus. But here this distance is towards left of the optical center. So distances which are towards left of the optical center are taken as negative. So focal length is minus 15 centimeter. Forms an image 10 centimeter from the lens. Now it forms an image 10 centimeter from the lens. So V is given. Now in case of concave lens, all the images are virtual and erect, and the images form towards left side of the lens. So image distance is also negative, and it is given 10 centimeters, so it will be minus 10 centimeters. Isn't it? How far is the object placed from the lens? It means you have to find out U, and then you have to draw a ray diagram for it. So first of all, try to find out U. So from lens formula we have 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. Now substitute value, it will be 1 by minus 10 minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by minus 15. Now this can be written as or we can write 1 by minus 10 plus 1 by 15 is equal to 1 by u. You can write in this way, we are shifting 1 by u right side and 1 by 15 towards left side. So there is a change in sign. Or we can write 1 by u is equal to minus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15. So, or this can be written as, take the LCM. Again I think LCM is 30. So it will be minus 3 plus 2. So it will be minus 1 by 30. So 1 by u is equal to minus 1 by 30. Therefore, u is equal to minus 30 centimeter. Now you have to draw a ray diagram for it. So draw a concave lens. Mark a point at the center of the lens, that is optical center. Then draw a horizontal line through optical center of the lens. Then we will mark the point. This is O. This is F, either side. Then mark 2F or C. This side also 2F or C. Now focal length is 15 centimeter. Object is placed at a distance of 30 centimeter. It means object is at 2F. Object is at 2F. Here the object is. This distance is 30 centimeter. Because we have calculated u is equal to 30, and draw a ray diagram now. So this ray of light will travel parallel to the principal axis, and then it will refract and diverge away. When you will produce it backward, it will pass through focus. Take another ray through optical center of the lens. Suppose this ray passes through optical center of the lens. So make it move straight. So a virtual image will be formed here, and distance of image from the lens, it is given 10 centimeters. So this distance is 10 centimeters. So in this way you have to draw the ray diagrams and solve the problem. I think it is clear to you. So we have solved question number 10 and 11. I I will give you some more questions as homework, and you also go through the questions given in example that are equally important, example 10.3 and example 10.4. Then the last topic in this chapter is power of a lens. Power of a lens. So open page 183. Generally we have seen that a double convex lens or a convex lens converges the parallel rays of light, whereas a concave lens diverges the parallel rays of light. So the degree of convergence or degree of divergence achieved by a lens is expressed in terms of its power. I am reading the lines, page 183 NCERT book. You also must go through it. That you have already learned that the ability of a lens to converge or diverge light rays depends on its focal length. So if focal length is small, isn't it? It will converge more the ray of light. Its power will be more. And if focal length is large, power will be less. They are reciprocal to each other. For example, a convex lens of short focal length bends the light rays large angles by focusing them closer to the optical center. Similarly, concave lens of very short focal length causes higher divergence than the one with longer focal length. So, what do you mean by power of a lens? Right? The degree of convergence or divergence. The degree of convergence or divergence of light rays achieved by a lens is expressed in terms of its power. Now change the line and write mathematically power of a lens is defined as reciprocal of its focal length. So we represent power of a lens by letter P, and mathematically we are writing P is equal to 1 by F, where F stands for focal length, and we always take focal length in meter. Must remember it. The focal length of a lens is given in centimeter, and you have to calculate the power of a lens, then first convert it into meter and then calculate the power. Then SI unit. What is the SI unit of power of a lens? So SI unit is diopter. Diopter is the SI unit of power, and we represent it by capital D, isn't it? Sometimes you can get a question that define one diopter. The important question. Define one diopter. So write an answer for it. Right, one diopter is the power of a lens. One diopter is the power of a lens. One diopter is the power of a lens whose focal length is 1 meter. Whose focal length is 1 meter. Then we have a concept of equivalent power also. Equivalent power. What do you mean by equivalent power? Suppose there is an optical instrument in which we have taken convex lens, concave lens. Suppose 2-3 convex and concave lenses are used in that optical device. Then how to calculate the equivalent power? So equivalent power is simply the algebraic sum of individual powers, like this. So we have to add the individual powers of lens, and must remember that the power of convex lens, is positive, while power of concave lens is negative. Power of concave lens is negative. So suppose there is a device where there is a convex lens of power 4 diopter, and there is a concave lens whose power is suppose 2 diopter. So power of convex lens is positive, so we will write plus, and concave lens is negative, so it will be minus 2 diopter. Now if you have to calculate the equivalent power, so this is P1 and this is P2, so it will be sum of these two powers. So you can write 4 diopter plus minus 2 diopter. So it will be 4D minus 2D. So the equivalent power is 2 diopter. So in this way you can calculate the equivalent power of the lens. Now we have more numericals based on power of lenses also. A set of numericals are there which are very important for board examination, and many times these questions are asked. So in next class, first we will discuss some more numericals based on lens formula. And through speech notes I will give you 3-4 questions, obviously numericals, and you must complete it and submit your homework positively on Saturday evening in your classwork copy. At least 4 numericals, 4 important numericals I will give through speech notes. Okay, and must go through my video and labor hard. If you have any doubt, you are free to ask anytime. So must make your concept clear, because sure you will get questions based on either mirror formula or lens formula. Every year you will get numericals based on these topics. So